Hi, Marie here from Beyond Opinions. Today's video is going to be the Sailor Moon book tag. I was not tagged in this video, but I love Sailor Moon. I have loved Sailor Moon ever since I was a teenager. So when I found this book tag, I was excited. I found this tag on a book blog, and I will post the blog down below. I also looked for the original book tag for this on YouTube. The original video was done by Stardust Panda, so I will link that video down below as well. There's 11 question type things for this particular video tag, so I won't get into the actual contents of the book, so I'm not making this video humongous. So we will start with the inner planets, and the first one is Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon is a book about a lost princess. The book that I picked for this one is Cinder by Marissa Myers. I recently found this book and I recently love this book. So if you haven't read this book and you think maybe it's not for you, give it a try anyways, because I didn't think it was for me either, and I love this book. Second is Sailor Mercury. Sailor Mercury contains a book with a doctor in it. A book with a doctor in it. I had a really hard time figuring this one out. Have I read a book with a doctor in it? I mean, Cinder. Cinder had a doctor in it. But then wait, I haven't read a book with a doctor in it other than Cinder, but I have tons of books with a doctor in it. Doctor Who? Doctor Who. And Doctor Who. So maybe I haven't read these books, but I will be reading them very soon. This third is Sailor Mars. Sailor Mars is a book with ravens in it or on it. I don't think I've actually read anything with ravens in it or on it. So the only options that I can give is The Raven Boys or The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. The fourth is Sailor Jupiter. Sailor Jupiter is a book with a garden or nature in it. And my pick for that one would be The Secret Garden. I had a copy of this book, but I can't seem to find it anywhere now. The fifth one is Sailor Venus. Sailor Venus is a book with a love triangle. I have two options for this one. The first one is a book that I've recently read, and that is A Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. Or there is the famous Twilight, which is an older love triangle that most of us know very well. Now we're working our way into the outer planets. We have Sailor Uranus. Uranus. This is a book about racing. And unfortunately, no matter how many times I thought, I could not think of a book that I have read about racing. I probably have. There's probably been something about racing horses, racing starships, racing cars, racing against time, racing something. But do you think I can think of a book? No. If you can think of a book for this particular one, please leave it in the comments below. And if you think that there might be one that I would like, leave that there too, because I always like to check out a new book. The seventh one is Sailor Neptune. Sailor Neptune is a book with a named musician. And for this particular one, I picked the selections. And that's because I just recently read it. So the musician in that one is America Singer, which is the protagonist throughout the book. The eighth one is Sailor Pluto. This is a book with time travel. I have not read any books about time travel, unless you include The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, where they traveled to a different place through a wardrobe. But I have chose to pick The Time Traveler's Wife by Audrey Neffenegger, I think, or The Passenger I have not read either of these, so I can't tell you exactly, but I know both of them get high reviews. So these are both on my These are both on my to-read list. Number 9 is Sailor Saturn. Sailor Saturn is a book where the named character dies. For this one, I picked a classic, so I'm hoping that I'm not spoiling anything for you. So I picked Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. And that's all I'm going to say. And now we're on to bonus points. So the bonus points is Sailor Chibi Moon. For this one, it is a book where there is a child as a protagonist. I have a few different options for this one. The first one being Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone or the Philosopher's Stone, whichever copy you have. Harry was a child when he first started Hogwarts, so he was technically a child protagonist in the beginning. I'm also choosing Peter Pan, and a more recent read that I had, which is A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. And the last is Tuxedo Mask. Tuxedo Mask is a book about a named character that wears a mask. I don't think that I've actually read any books that have a character that wears a mask. So I chose a couple that have great reviews. And the first one is The Phantom of the Opera, then The Princess Bride. So do you have any picks for these particular topics? Did you read any of these books and enjoy them or not enjoy them? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear. Did you have a book to suggest on one of the ones where I haven't read anything? Let me know that too. I like to read a lot of different books, so I'm always up to all suggestions. I'm not going to tag anybody in this video, so if you're a Sailor Moon fan like me, please do this tag, and I'd love to see it, so if you do it, let me know so I can check it out. And yeah, if you like this video, then click like, and if you would like to see more, please subscribe to my channel. And until my next video, bye!